Hey everyone, today is a kind of a special day. I'm going to be upgrading my S21 Ultra here that I've had for 2 years now, and it's already paid off. So I upgraded to the S23 Ultra. And one of the main reasons for me upgrading from the S21 Ultra to the S23 Ultra is not that the S21 is that bad, because I think I could have probably even held on to it more. But I just got tired of using these type of cases and having the separate S Pen for it. Now with the starting with the S22 and the S23, you have the S Pen built in, just like the Notes. And I've been a Note user since the Note 2. But what I normally do before I get any new Samsung or any smartphone, LG, is to get the screen protector and a case beforehand, before my phone comes in. So let me tell you guys the whole experience, because a lot of people sometimes in the comments when I do my unboxing say, oh, just get to the unboxing, let's see what's in the box. Well, here's the thing. There's already a lot of unboxings done, and most of them are done by YouTubers that get the devices for free. I'm a real life consumer, just like you. I'm a real life customer. So I want to share with you the whole experience of being a customer, not some famous big channel YouTuber that gets their stuff for free. So on my channel, I like to take you through the whole customer experience. If you have to order it online, if you go in store, how the customer reps treat you and things like that. Okay, so I always get the accessories for the phone after I order the phone, or sometimes way before I get the phone. In my case with the S23 Ultra, I had a coworker at work who had a friend that worked at T-Mobile, told me to go see him and he could hook it up, and he did. So that was real good. But I also already knew that my S21 was going to be paid off, so I could get that upgrade. And at T-Mobile, at the time of making this video, I think they're doing like $800 off for a trade-in, and this is a trade-in. But you also have to have the Magenta plan, which we already had. My family already has the Magenta plan, or was it Magenta Max, which is an awesome plan. Anyways, here is the S23 Ultra, and I ordered it on a Friday and it arrived on a Tuesday. When I got to the store, my coworker's friend at T-Mobile said that they just ran out of all their S23 Ultras, and you have to order it. So they didn't have any in store, which kind of sucked. And then on top of that, in store they only carried black, and I wanted to get the green version. So this is the green version inside this box. So other than my address being blurred out, as you guys can see, what's nice about this plain brown packaging that they ship my phone in, I hope this is my phone, is that there's nothing that says T-Mobile. So there's no T-Mobile branding in here to let people know, hey, this could be an expensive iPhone or Galaxy phone, right? And here, nothing much. On the bottom, I'm going to block my address, but here, right over here, there's another label, and it tells you it says green. And that's about it. So let's open it up. So I cut some tape right here to get to the inner box. And how my customer experience. Anyways, the customer experience at T-Mobile was pretty good. It's always usually good, even if it wasn't my coworker's friend from work. I would have probably still gotten a good customer experience. There was a little bit of waiting because he was helping out one other customer before me, and they were already getting ready to close, and I just got off work. And so here is the phone right here, or the box for the phone. And you can see the green. It has a picture of the green phone because it's the green version. And right down here is your serial number, so you can pause that and read it for yourself. Nothing much, right? It's the one thing I don't like with Samsung is that they've gone the way of Apple in copying their, very little accessories and getting rid of certain things. Like you guys probably, if you've watched my previous videos, you already know I ranted about them getting rid of the micro SD card slot and the or micro SD card expansion and the headphone jack, which I believe it's before maybe the Note 10. they were making fun of Apple for doing that, and then they did do the same thing. They get rid of the SD card expansion and the headphone jack. And I still love those additions. I don't care if I do have wireless earbuds. No matter how good wireless earbuds are right now, they don't sound as good as a wired, audiophile headphone or high resolution headphone. So yeah, customer experience is always good when I go to T-Mobile. They always tell me what's going on and give me details more than I could actually want to learn and stuff. So they go above and beyond, at least for me. That's how it's always been. I mean, when I was at the store to order this, the guy at the store not only helped me out with the order and told me what was the deal, what was I going to pay and all that other stuff, what the monthlies and the plans were, but he also told me about the screen protector. I got insurance. I got the T-Mobile insurance. That's like an extra $9 a month, I think, for, theft and accidental damage protection and things like that. And they got me the screen protector here, and he installed it for me and everything. This I don't know what this is. It's like a film zag screen protector, but as you guys can see with the zag or the film screen protector, the good thing with this thing is that it makes writing with a pen a lot easier. The bad thing is every now and then it started bubbling up. You do get free lifetime replacements, but I didn't want to go through the hassle of that again, and then ordering the replacement and things like that of that nature. So, and also going in the way of Apple, they don't include the charging brick no more because they go, well, we're trying to be eco-friendly. No, you're not. You're just trying to be cheap, for lack of a better word, and for your phone's getting more expensive, over $1,000. You don't want to include the charging brick no more. I don't even think they include. Did they include the USB-C? Okay, yeah. They have a USB-C cable right here. And I think you get extra tips, right? Here's your SIM card removal tray. And don't you get like extra like nibs or tips for the S Pen? I guess not. You just get the charging cable, the manuals, if these even are manuals. This one's it looks like in Spanish. And yeah, quick start guide, which we probably don't even read because for most of us who've been upgrading our phones at least once every 2 years or so, we already know how the update goes, right? So you just get the charging cable and the instruction manual, and then the phone itself, and here it is in the green. It seems like there's plastic on here because on my camera it looks like it's reflecting. There is plastic here, and there's the screen. So this seems a little bit heavier than the S21. It really does. Let me put this back in here. I don't want to scratch it up. The back. I'm going to remove my S21 from its case so we can compare. The S21, when I got it, it was the Phantom Black Edition color. Yeah, it feels slightly heavier than the S21. And as you guys can see, the S21 has more rounded curves. So I like this more squared look because it harkens back to the Note days when they actually made the Note series of phones. Okay, let's compare the two phones. So here from the side, as you can see, it might not show it because of the skin that I have on, but I believe the S23 Ultra is just a smidgen thicker on the side. I don't know if you guys can see that. Not looking at where the camera lens is here, but on this part right here. Or actually, let's go to the bottom, as you can see. And here on the bottom is the one good thing about the new Ultra is that built-in S Pen right there. So now I don't have to worry about buying cases that have the holster, pen holster. And here's the S Pen. Now, I know some reviewers think the S Pen is a gimmick, but for me, it's a must. Since I've had the Note, I always like to doodle, and whatever reminders I have, I put them on the screen with what is it, the screen, yeah, something like the screen note taking, whatever, is one of the most useful features I've found with the pen. This screen on right, this screen on right here. Do you guys remember what this is called? Like screen on right or screen memo, right? It's the lock screen on right, whatever. If you guys know what that is, put it in the comment section because I can't think of it right now. But it's just on your lock screen, and then it's a reminder. You can write yourself reminders like what I do right there. That one is like what my shopping list was that I had to get before I go home. And here's the back. Okay, so I like it that it's more rounded and it's more, it seems even without a case or even without a skin, it seems so much less slippery because of those less rounded corners. It seems easier to hold than the S21 Ultra. So I'll do more comparisons, like comparing the screens and stuff like that, and maybe do some benchmarks, synthetic benchmarks or whatever, maybe. I don't believe in the benchmarks as far as like, I believe in everyday actual usage. So that's the S21 Ultra and the S23 Ultra offhand. What do we call that? The build and size comparisons, maybe. Yeah, so the Note, or I'm saying Note again. The S23 Ultra seems like it's has a better build as far as because of these squared edges, and it seems a little bit more, just a smidgen more heavier than the S21 Ultra. And for someone like me who's old school, who believes that sometimes weight is a good indicator of quality, like in speakers, it seems like it's better built than the S21 Ultra. Let's face it, it should be, because every time, right, they should have a better build quality on their newer phones because they've had time to refine and work on, any kind of kinks or weaknesses or whatever from the previous phones. All right, let's talk about the accessories. So first up is the screen protector, which is right here. And at the time of making this video, it's $9.99 because it has a 17% off, as you guys can see. I believe when I ordered it, it was $11.99 with the 15% discount. See, it comes with two screen protectors and some kind of like lens protector. Yeah, right there. See, these. And one of the reasons why I got this, other than it being cheap, is that, and I don't know, I can't even pronounce that name. I don't know if you guys can. If you can, let me know in the comments. Okay, now I'm kind of worried because when I ordered it, I could have sworn it had like 11,000 reviews and most of them were like 4.3 stars. Now this one says it's, this time out, it says it's 14 reviews and there's only 2 stars. What is going on? Now I'm a little worried. So I'm not going to do the installation because there's plenty of installations out there in YouTube land. And if you guys have already installed these tempered glass screen protectors, you know how it goes. So I'm just going to tell you how easy it is, and I'm going to give you guys the final look of the screen protectors installed onto the phone. But let's see what comes inside the box. There's like 2 versions of these, is all I know. And some of them, yeah, when I ordered it, it had like 11,000 reviews. I might have taken a screenshot on that, so I'll show you guys that in this video if I took the screenshot, because I normally do sometimes. So here is what you get. Here are your 2 tempered glass screen protectors. Screen protector accessories. Would this be the wipes? I hope so. Shit, you're supposed to get like alcohol wipes and things of that nature. And then I believe these are the camera lens protector right there. Okay. And is there like an instruction manual to tell you how to install them? This is the instruction manual, I guess. Right here in the back. And that's pretty much it. Okay. Let's move on. Let's move on. And I already got the screen protectors installed. So the installation for the lens, I wasn't even going to put them on, but I decided, hey, what the hell not? Let me put them on so you guys could see what they look like installed. I mean, if you are ordering this 2-pack of screen protectors, you're obviously going to want to know how both screen protectors work, right? The lens screen protectors and the display screen protector, the front screen protector. And installation went pretty good. If you've ever installed them before, like I said, it shouldn't be no problem, especially on this one, because you got these camera lens right here to guide you, and the cutout is pretty precise, so you'll know you shouldn't make any mistakes putting this thing on. Just make sure you wipe the back of your phone so you don't get fingerprints or lint in between that. And there's like a little bit of, I don't think it's the bubble, it might be the adhesive that's on there that's still not fully cured onto the back of the phone. And then over here, there's this, I don't know what this is, like adhesive or some kind of stuff for the fingerprint sensor. And when I installed it, okay, so this little pack right here, this pack right here, screen protector accessories, what you get in that is you get these guides right here that I used. I put one on the top and bottom of the screen protector to help me line it up onto the phone. And then you do get the alcohol wipe, which I already threw away, and you get this dust removal sticker. So that's pretty much that as far as the accessories go. Oh, and you get these these 2 microfiber cloths that's in the one. So you can, after the alcohol wipes, you want to use the alcohol wipe first to wipe the screen down, and then use the microfiber cloth, and then run it through with this lint absorber, dust absorber or whatever. And then you're going to put these two guide stickers on the top and bottom of your case, and then line it up. I lined it up with the camera hole right here. And then once I got it lined up, I just pressed the screen protector onto the phone or onto the display. As you can see, it's a little short. It doesn't fully like wrap around the entire display of the S23 Ultra, but that's so it should be screen friendly, right? Or case friendly. So the first thing I did after that was I had to re-register my fingerprints, and it wasn't as easy to register them as before, but it went through. The first time out, I was stuck at like 83% with the right arm, my right finger, my right thumb. When I re-registered and did another one with the left, it was actually a little bit easier. So let me show you guys, just to show you that I did get it working. As you can see, so it does work, but sometimes it doesn't. And another thing I noticed is like in the center, when I tap it, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it, but it feels sort of like there's still space between like a tiny millimeter of space between the screen protector and the actual display. Almost like it feels hollow. Okay. Every time I tap. The good thing is with the screen protector, as far as like with the Note or with the S Pen, is that it is responsive with the S Pen, and it does not feel like glass when I'm scrolling through with the S Pen, or even probably writing with it, because it doesn't feel like glass like how it felt with my old Note phones. And what else with the screen protector? So yeah, that the only thing I don't like is it kind of messes up the accuracy of the fingerprint scanner, but then you also have facial unlock if that's the case. And I don't like seeing that this little circle right here. I don't mind so much when the phone is like the display is off, but when you turn it on, you can still see that. And see, here you go with the accuracy part. Okay, let's test out the cameras. First, we're going to look at the back lens right here on this camera screen protector and see if it interferes with the clarity or the look of the camera. And from what I'm seeing so far, it does not. I'm going to take a picture of the cardboard right here, the little sign from ESR, and see. I don't know if it's really showing through my camera, but it still looks super clear when I took that picture. And then if we go to the selfie camera, I'm looking at my selfie, my image. It does not look blurry or anything. No, or I don't see any kind of like interference, other than I got that big light right there behind or on top of me. So for the fingerprint, or for the lens screen protector, or the camera lens screen protector, and the front camera display or screen protector, it's okay. So all in all, I'm gonna say get this at your discretion. I'm gonna put a link in the description if you guys are interested and you want to find out more about this screen protector. But yeah, it's not like a 2 thumbs up buy. It's maybe a 1 thumb up buy or whatever, or buy at your own risk. So I'm gonna like use this screen protector, at least this one that's installed right now. You get 2, but I'm just gonna use this one and see how it goes for the next week or so, if it's gonna really bother me with the fingerprint sensor and things like that. But now let's install the case back on. So I'm gonna wipe my phone down some more, and we're gonna install the case back on and see if it's case friendly. The screen protector, both screen protectors are case friendly, if they are or not. Okay, got my phone wiped down. Here is our case. One thing I noticed when I was doing my setup, there were some plastic stickers on this side, but not on the side where the volume buttons are. And there were some plastic stickers up top here and on the bottom. And I removed those. They were a pain in the ass to remove because my fingernails are so short. And it's still, the grip and the gripability of the phone itself is still better than the S21 Ultra. Okay, so it popped into the case, no issue, as you guys can see. So this, even with these screen protector right here, there's no issue. Everything's the same. All the cutouts look the same. So yeah, no issues with this screen protector as far as case friendliness. Now I'm not sure if you use like a 3-layer case that has a built-in screen protector, if that's gonna work. I'm gonna say probably not. Okay, the next accessory is the case, and as you guys can see, this is the case that we're looking at. It's the ESR ultra clear case with stand. They have another one that's a little more expensive. I think it's like $24, and it has a higher military grade protection, but I don't know if it's clear. And the kickstand is actually where the lens is. But I've always had a ESR case, so that's the last case actually I was using before I went to the Spigen case right here with the holster, was the ESR case, because my other clear cases with the holster all yellowed out. Yeah, that's the one issue with clear cases, that they do yellow out over time. But what I like with clear cases is that they don't hide the look of your phone. So like if you have a skin like so that you paid for from D brand, that's pretty expensive, then you can show off the skin. Or now if you have a different colored phone on the Note series, like the green here, you can show that off with the clear case that you can't do with a regular case, like something like this. And I actually had two skins that I ordered from D brand, so I put one of the skins on the case right here on this I forget what it's called, but this is the Spigen case with the holster. So here is the box. So at the time of making this review, this is a $21.99, I believe. $21.99, and if you have Amazon Prime, it's free 2-day shipping, I believe, at this time. When I got it, I think I got a 5% off discount, and it didn't have to be with ordering 2 more items and get 5% off. It was just 5%. Right here it tells you some of the features. If you guys want to pause that, read it for yourself. And here is, I don't know, maybe a quick start guide. Scan for help with any product issues. That's cool. And become a super user. An upgraded 24-month warranty. So you can pause that, read it for yourself. I probably will read that. And then the case comes in this recycled plastic, and here's the case itself right there. What I like, what they did with this case is that they made, or they put in extra bumpers here where the camera lens are to protect the camera lens. And what I like about this one versus like what Spigen had before is the versatility of the although I don't like this bump as much because it adds extra thickness to your phone, and I put my phone in a holster at work, is that this case, because right now if you want to use the kickstand feature, you would have it like this, or it'd be like this, right? I usually use it like this. And so when I use it like this, with this type of tilt, not this type of tilt, but this tilt, is it makes the volume buttons, it puts the volume buttons on the ground, or on the, on the surface that you're watching the phone on or laying the phone on. So now you don't have access to those volume buttons. But what's cool with the ESR cases is that, unlike the Spigen where they're glued in, is that you can actually pop it out and reorient the stand, I believe. Okay, here's my ESR case for the S21 Ultra. And here's the kickstand, right? See, I have it when it was originally, you guys see here the difference? I'm gonna put them with the camera lens up. The part where the kickstand pulls out right here, and see, that's how it was here originally, but now it's on the opposite side, right? It's on this side. See, because I switched it around. Although it doesn't seem like on this new one, see, you can pop it out and then just pop it back in. On this one, it doesn't seem like you can pop it out no more, because I just noticed I can't feel the kickstand. This is the case right here, the back of the case, the plastic, or what you want to call your TPU film. And yeah, you cannot pop it out no more. So that kind of sucks. I mean, there's probably a way to get it out. Maybe pop it out this way. But yeah, see, now it looks like it's glued onto there. It looks like it's glued onto there because you can't pop it out no more because of that. That's plastic right there. That's the back of the case. That's the TPU of the case, or whatever you want to call it. So that kind of sucks. Now it's glued on. Okay, good to know for future future references if I'm going to order this case again the next time out. But here, as you can see in the differences, they added more bumpers on the corners compared to the S21 case. I don't know if you guys could see that through the through my camera, but they added more corners and more edges here to protect the camera lens. All right, so I'm gonna wipe this down because I think I put fingerprints on it trying to remove this kickstand, and we'll take a look at the fit and finish. Okay, I also got the phone wiped down too, so if there's any fingerprints on the phone, they're not going to show through that clear case. And that's it right there. Just pop it in like so. Nice. There you go. There's the green. Okay, so here from the front, you can see the extra lip to protect your screen. Although I am going to have to install the screen protector to let you guys see how that goes. Right here, you have on the right side, you have these like little holes if you want to put a lanyard. And there's this little like micro dot pattern to, I think it's to prevent that oil screen look effect, and also probably to keep the phone more cushioned. Right here up top is, like I said, the bumpers here on the corners, and there's the cutout for your microphone. It's nice and aligned. And here on the sides, again, more bumpers, and there's some kind of writing. It says ESR tech made easier. The power button is pretty good. It's clicky. We'll test that out pretty soon because I got to set up the phone. Here on the bottom, there's the bumpers again on the corners, and the it looks like the cutout for your microphones right there are lined up pretty well. Your USB-C charging, the speaker, and the S Pen. Let's see how easy it is to get to the S Pen. Other than me not having fingernails, it's good. Not an issue at all. So cutouts are good. Here's the camera cutout from the back, and as you can see, there's extra lip to protect the camera lens. So that's good. And now the kickstand that you can't remove anymore. So this arrow here tells you which side you pull the stand on. That's what happens when you try to pull the kickstand out. Okay, so here's the kickstand function. So either way, although I don't like the tilt on this, as you can see, it works this way. It works portrait mode, and it works the other way, this way, which is the way that I liked, because it's not that big of a tilt as on the other side this way. I don't know if you guys could see that. That would be the tilt, and this is the tilt with the other one. See? Okay, so because there's this metal kickstand is on the back, is it wireless charging good? Let's test that out. All right, let's test out the ports too. Okay, I was gonna go through the setup and show you guys how the boot up process looked like, but you guys probably seen that in another video. So I'm gonna set this phone up, and then we will test out wireless charging and the USB-C ports right here on the case, and also the buttons, and then we'll wrap it up. If you guys are curious, this is how much battery comes out of the box. 53%. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is use the FAT. This is the FAT cable from my Samsung 40 watt fast charger, which is the maximum the S23 can go. And I think I got this when I got the Note 10 Plus, I'm not sure. So here we go. We're gonna plug it, and there you go. No issues. Super fast charging is good to go. So that is okay, it works. Now let's look at the wireless charging. And now here is my 14 watt fast charger from Samsung I got with the Note 10. I believe it was the Note 10 Plus or Note 9, I'm not sure. But you notice they've never gone above 14 watt fast wireless charging and 45 watt wired charging ever since the Note 7, the exploding Note 7. So Samsung has been pretty gun shy about using higher wattages. Anyways, here we go. And so even with the metal kickstand, it still will do wireless charging, as you can see. And if I put it this way, it still wirelessly charges. Upside down, it still wirelessly charges. And the top facing me, it still wirelessly charges. As you guys can see right there. So no issues with wireless charging on the ESR case, ESR crystal clear case with the kickstand here. I almost forgot. There's one more thing we got to check with this case, and that is the buttons. So here we go. Power button. Power button is nice and responsive. What about the volume buttons? Let's see. Volume buttons work well, as you can see. Nice and clicky, nice and responsive. You can do a long press, or you can do the short little presses on both volume up and down to get the volume to where you want it. And again, the power button works really well. So no issues with the volume buttons or the buttons on the ESR case. They're very good. And like I said, the sides of the case is very grippy and very easy to hold your phone with. So all in all, it's a really good case. So all in all, first experiences with my Note, see, I keep saying Note, with my S23 Ultra has been pretty positive. The switch from going to the S21 Ultra to the S23 Ultra has been pretty seamless. There's some things that are not compatible with the phone no more with this new phone. For example, my wallpapers like these that came free with the S21 Ultra, I can't even find them in the new Samsung theme store. So I had to get this wallpaper right here. When I typed Cool Tech, because, well, it was called Cool Tech on the, actually this is not the Cool Tech, but none of these are on here. This is the Cool Tech wallpaper. Let me show you guys that. So all these wallpapers I have here, see, wallpapers, my stuff. Cool Tech, all these things right here that look like an engine, and this one right here. This was my favorite wallpaper. If you guys have seen any of my past reviews, this was a favorite wallpaper of mine. No longer available with the new theme store. If you guys can see right here. Yeah, so here on my S23 Ultra, if you go to my stuff, as you can see, default, and then wallpapers, that's the only thing I have so far. It never transferred onto the new S23 Ultra from the S21 Ultra. All these themes right here never transferred, and I am logged in and everything like that, so I don't know how I can get those back, if they're still on the new theme store or not. So that's the only negative that I don't like so far. But the phone seems snappier, and it should be because it's brand new. I got all my stuff. I got pretty much all the apps from this one installed to that one. But I'm going to go over all of that in a future review, and also how this has held up over the 2 years that I had it. The S21 Ultra. Yeah, S21 Ultra, how it held up over the 2 years. And give you my first impressions of maybe the S23 Ultra 1 week later. So yeah, enough of that. Okay, so the accessories. This screen protector, I'm gonna put the links in the description. Get them at your own risk, at your own discretion. Like I said, I'm gonna use this screen protector more to see, but the ESR, it's a good buy. It's a pretty decent price compared to all the other cases out there, especially compared to all the other clear cases that are, it seems like the cases now are more expensive for these newer flagship phones like the S23 Ultra and iPhones and stuff and things like that. They're not cheap anymore. Before you could get them for at least like a little over $10. Now they're almost $20 or more than $20. And that's just for the regular cases, the clear cases, not even like your OtterBox or Pelican cases, you know, that are more expensive. That's the brands that are usually more expensive now. ESR, well, ESR has probably been mid-range, but Spigen and all the other ones, they're all there close to the $20 mark, like these Spigen cases right here. And yeah, so this case is good, nice and clear. Pluses, it adds more grip to your, or the case adds more grip, so you don't have to worry if you have butterfingers and it's going to slip off of your hands, because it won't. The case adds better grip to hold on to the phone. It's got plenty of lip on the front to protect the display. The cutouts are nice and precise, as you guys can see. There's extra bumpers on the corners and on the sides because they say, you know, when you drop your phone, it most likely will land on the corners or on the sides. And you have the extra lip to protect your camera lens right here. And then of course the kickstand, which you can use in different modes. You can use the kickstand with 2 different landscape modes as far as how much tilt you want, and you could also use this kickstand in portrait mode. So the ESR is highly recommended. It's got a military grade, as you guys can see right there, military grade standard protection. I believe it's like 10 feet, and they tested it, they drop tested it 8, 9 times. You guys will see it up there. I'll put it in there. And so yeah, that's it. Case is highly recommended. The screen protectors, get them at your own risk. But I'll put all the links up there so you can find out more information, except for the S23, because I got mine off T-Mobile and I got a good, like I said, I got a good deal off of it because of my trade-in. $800 off for this S23 Ultra with my income tax check that came in on time, so that's good. So compared to the there you go. All right, so that is that. Okay, so if you guys have made it this far, I greatly appreciate it. I don't know what this type of video was. Unboxing, first impressions, unboxing with accessories. I don't know. I'll put it, you guys will probably see the title as when you watch this. I don't even know what to title this. Anyways, that is it. If you guys have found useful information, if you guys learned anything about the cases or the accessories, anything, if you guys found this video helpful or informative, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at The Workout Geek for all my latest happenings and great workout tips. Till next time, take care, stay safe, stay healthy, and have a wonderful day. See you next time, everybody.
Don't stop.